My name is Lisa. I'm a working housewife who has been married to my husband, Kent, for 5 years. We have been wanting children since the beginning of our marriage, but we've had difficulties conceiving. So, we've been undergoing fertility treatments for the past few years. One day, while visiting Kent's parents' house,
Still no luck with having a child.
It would be nice to have a grandchild while we're still in good health.
we're still in treatment. Kent and I often talk about how much we want a child soon.
But we're happy with our life as it is now. So, I guess we're not in a hurry to have kids yet.
That's true, but
Words like that can be pressuring, so please be patient with us.
Right. Lisa, I'm sorry if we've been rushing you.
No, it's okay. I'll let you know immediately when I get pregnant. Kent always responded sincerely to the words of my in-laws, which came from a place of concern. My in-laws never blamed me for not being able to have children and are very kind people. Thus, we continued to maintain a good relationship with them. After some time, it was discovered that I was pregnant.
I'm home.
Welcome back, Kent. I have something to tell you.
What's up? You seem in a really good mood.
Guess what? We're going to have a baby.
Really? Wow, that's great. Thank you, Lisa. We really worked hard on the treatment together.
We were overjoyed when I shared the news of the pregnancy. I decided to leave my job to focus on the pregnancy, and the baby was growing healthily. However, soon I began experiencing morning sickness. Lately, I can't manage to do the cooking or cleaning or take care of the house like I usually do. I'm sorry,
Don't worry about it. Just rely on me, okay?
but that would be tough for you, especially since you've been busy with work and coming home late. I feel guilty. I'm thinking of maybe going back to my parents' house for a while.
Back to your parents. Yeah, that might actually be better for you, more relaxing. Sounds like a good idea.
Initially, Kent was kind and helped a lot with the household chores. However, he seemed a bit different and perhaps tired. This change in his demeanor bothered me, and I felt uneasy when he readily accepted my suggestion to return to my parents' house. At first, he used to visit and stay in touch regularly after I moved back to my parents. But soon, that communication tapered off. After some time had passed. Hello, Kent?
It's 10 o'clock at night. What do you want at this hour?
You haven't been visiting or getting in touch recently, so I was worried.
Even so, you shouldn't call at this hour. I'm working hard every day for you and our baby, you know?
Right, sorry about that.
Alright, I'm busy, so I'm going to hang up now.
Kent had never acted this way before. I understood he was busy with work and had no one to help with chores at home since I was away. Maybe he was just more tired and irritable. I decided to think this way and reduced my attempts to contact him. However, Kent also stopped reaching out to me. Eventually, as my morning sickness subsided and I felt better, I visited our home during the day, only to find I haven't seen him in a while, so I thought I'd cook something nice. Huh? Whose shoes are those? I hear voices. Something's coming from the bedroom. It's scary, but I'll take a peek. Oh no. What is this?
Ah, it's so nice to relax like this in the middle of the day. Taking a day off is the best.
Oh, you're so naughty for inviting me to your house. Hee hee.
Well, my wife isn't here, so why don't you just move in with me?
But you haven't divorced her yet, right?
I'll divorce her when the time is right.
I discovered Kent's infidelity unexpectedly and thought of getting revenge, but I was pregnant at the time. Concerned about the well-being of my unborn child, I decided to wait until after giving birth to take any action. As the due date approached, I hadn't heard from Kent, so... Hello, Kent? The due date is close. Are you going to be able to make it for the birth, like we promised?
I'm still busy with work. I have a business trip around the due date, so I can't be there.
Can't you make it at all? It's the birth of our first child.
It's work, you know. Things are hectic right now. And unexpected work might come up. Well, let me know when the baby is born, and I'll come then.
Hey Kent, who are you talking to, leaving a beauty like me here?
Who was that? Who's there with you?
It's a colleague from work. A few people are over at my place right now for some urgent work. Gotta go.
After that phone call, I firmly decided to divorce Kent. I also resolved to take action after giving birth. A little while after the call, while I was in the hospital, Kent called.
Has the baby been born yet? Work's been really tough, couldn't get in touch at all.
You must be tired. Especially busy if you're going on trips with a woman named Lorna.
What are you talking about? Who's this Lorna? I've been too busy to even think about trips. I'm working hard for you and our child, so stop getting the wrong idea.
The baby's already been born, thanks to you. I know about you not contacting me and bringing another woman into our house for an affair.
What? Don't talk nonsense.
Right, nonsense. It seems that's all you're good at. I ended the call like that. After leaving our home that time, I had immediately hired a detective agency to investigate Kent. A few hours after hanging up.
Lisa, I'm sorry for causing you worry during such a tough time. I didn't mean to make you feel insecure.
I wasn't worried. I had our child with me, so no insecurities.
So this is our daughter, huh? She's cute.
Men like you shouldn't come near Madison.
Exactly. Don't dirty our innocent angel with your filthy hands.
Mom-in-law, dad-in-law.
Kent, what on earth were you doing while Lisa was going for such a hard time?
What is this photo? Smiling with a woman other than Lisa. What were you thinking?
Dad and Mom are here too? Why is everyone here?
After safely giving birth, I had informed both my parents and Kent's parents about everything that had happened. Kent, surprised to see both sets of parents together, said,
Oh, the photo Dad's holding is from when friends came over to hang out. You know, since Lisa went back to her parents' place, friends started using our house like a hangout spot.
Spending time alone with a woman who's not your wife and calling it a hangout, huh?
This is just a photo where it happened to be just the two of us.
You're cheating with a junior from work and you call her just a friend. You're the lowest of the low, Ken.
Hey, let me go. What's going on?
Big brother! And Lorna too! Why?
Hey, weren't you supposed to divorce her and marry me? How much longer do I have to wait? Or are you going to divorce her right here, right now?
What's with this foolish woman? How dare you say such things in front of your husband's wife and her parents?
Honestly, I've heard about husbands cheating during their wives' pregnancies, but to think he was planning to divorce Lisa.
That's right, Kent. Even if it was just a fling, it might have ended there, but...
Kent, you hurt Lisa. Do you understand that? You have a child together now. Are you even fit to be a father?
Why is everyone getting so worked up?
You better not say anything more, or I won't forgive you.
It's just a wife, right? Why are you all making such a big fuss? It's so exaggerated and funny.
What a pitiful woman. To be able to laugh in this situation. You must have never been truly loved.
I have been. Kent loves me right now.
You just admitted it.
Idiot! Don't say anything more.
Kent tried to make excuses, attempting to somehow deflect blame. However, with Lorna's inadvertent admissions and the existing evidence, his infidelity became undeniable. Just when I thought he would finally give in and admit his wrongdoing.
Ugh. It's Lisa's fault that I cheated.
Me? How so?
You don't do any housework, and since you got pregnant, we can't even have a normal intimate life. So, it's obviously your fault.
Exactly. It's tough when there's no intimacy, right? It's really hard for all men.
Right. You haven't fulfilled any of your roles as a wife. So, isn't it natural that I'd look to other women?
That's right. Besides, I'm better looking and have a better body than you.
Hey, Lisa was suffering from morning sickness and couldn't do housework properly, right? Ken, you knew that. Yet, you say she didn't do any housework. Lisa didn't neglect housework. She was unable to do it. You should know that best.
She could have just carried an etiquette bag and done housework, right? Isn't that what all pregnant women with morning sickness do?
That's not how it works at all. What are you thinking?
It's clearly Kent and this woman who are in the wrong. Be aware of your actions seriously.
Kent looked embarrassed and awkward as he was scolded by his brother Noah. His nonsensical statements had exasperated both sets of parents. Yet, it seemed he was still unwilling to admit his faults.
But still, isn't it a fact that Lisa didn't do the housework?
The way you're saying it is very misleading, don't you think? I told you, the morning sickness made it difficult for me to do housework. But you were working hard too, so I did what I could. You said that was okay, remember? Those words. Weren't they because you understood how tough the morning sickness was?
Can't morning sickness be cured by taking some anti-nausea medication or something?
Don't be ridiculous. If it were that simple, every hospital in the world would prescribe anti-nausea medication for it.
You don't know that pregnant women can't just take any medication easily.
Even a bachelor like me knows that.
Ha! So what? Does that mean it's okay for Lisa not to do housework?
If it were me, I wouldn't slack off on housework no matter how bad the morning sickness was.
Have you ever been pregnant?
Of course not.
Then it's impossible for you to understand. Some women have mild morning sickness, but even that stuff.
But throwing up makes you feel better, right? When I drink too much, I feel better after I throw up.
Don't compare a drunkard to a pregnant woman. Are you an idiot?
What's wrong, big brother? I'm not saying anything wrong.
It's totally different. Your case is just over drinking. Lisa is growing a human being.
Kent, my daughter endured the morning sickness and gave birth alone because you weren't there. When you let her stay at your place, we thought she had a kind husband. But now it seems you just conveniently got rid of Lisa to be with that woman.
Kent, it's a shame things have come to this.
I conveyed to Kent what my parents were thinking. In response, Kent said,
Mom-in-law and dad-in-law, please don't be so down. I have no intention of divorcing Lisa, so please rest assured.
Kent, stop being so selfish all the time. How can you think you can still be a husband to Lisa in this situation?
Ha! But we are married, and we have a cute child now.
Fool! You can't expect everything to go your way in this world.
What, even my parents too? Come on, you and Lisa's dad must have had a little fun during your wives' pregnancies, right?
No, never.
Me neither.
No way! All men cheat, right?
My wife had such severe morning sickness. I was worried even while at work. Her family home was far, so it was hard for her to visit. I couldn't let her go back alone.
Same here. I always called home from a public phone right after work.
Kent, you were caring and attentive at first, but that only lasted for a short while.
I was tired, so it can't be helped.
I'm not saying you had to be 100% attentive to me, but you stopped visiting my family home and reduced contact until it stopped altogether. I thought you were busy and tired, so I tried to be understanding. But you were just out playing with that woman.
If you had enough energy for that, you should have helped with housework when you got home. And bringing someone into the house. Gross. I couldn't do that.
Me neither. I feel like throwing away everything she touched right now. Kent remained adamant, showing no signs of deviating from his stance of denying any wrongdoing. As the conversation became increasingly absurd,
If you want to throw things away, go ahead.
I'll be discarding this house too.
What do you mean by throwing away the house?
I'm divorcing Kent, and I will be seeking alimony from both of you.
Divorce. Wait a minute, Lisa.
You're getting divorced. That's great, Kent.
You seem pretty happy, but you do realize you'll also be facing an alimony claim, right?
What? Why? I'm going to marry Kent, so I don't need to pay anything.
Your affair is one of the reasons for the divorce, so it's only natural.
Kent, this is a good opportunity. I'm disowning you.
Yes. Betraying Lisa during her pregnancy. We don't need a worst son like you.
Even my parents too. Wait. If you disown me.
Oh, but you'll be marrying her, right? It's nice, you'll have more relatives.
Forget that. Just drop the alimony claim against me, please.
If it's a problem, you shouldn't have committed adultery in the first place. Besides, you said you're better than me, right? So you should be able to lead a fulfilling life.
Wait, then I won't marry Kent. So please, drop the alimony claim. I don't have any money.
Wait. I'm not thinking of divorcing Lisa. Lisa is the only one I love in this world.
What? You said I was the most important.
Being the most important means there's a second most important, right? But at this point, you're not even the most important.
Who's most important doesn't matter anymore. Madison is my one and only. Oh, and Kent, not just alimony, but make sure you pay child support too. It's crucial for Madison to grow up well. Upon realizing he would also have to pay child support in addition to alimony, Kent said,
Please, stay married to me. We just had a child, didn't we? And now you're saying you want to raise our child in a single mother's home?
What's wrong with being a single mother?
Don't worry. Both my husband and I will fully support Lisa and Madison.
That's right. We can't leave our precious daughter and granddaughter with a man like you.
Kent, take this opportunity to change your way of thinking.
Don't ever rely on coming back home again. You're on your own now. Understand?
Wait! Being disowned is a problem.
I can't pay the alimony.
Take responsibility for your actions, at least.
Both of you, good luck. Thus, I successfully divorced Kent. Thanks to my in-laws, who introduced me to a lawyer they knew, I was able to receive alimony and child support. Kent and Lorna, who worked together at the same company, faced scrutiny and disdain from colleagues after their office affair came to light. Additionally, the fact that they had started their relationship during my pregnancy became known, making their situation at work uncomfortable, leading them to resign voluntarily. They are living together but struggling financially, accumulating debts and failing to make repayments. Even though they are working part-time jobs, their life is reportedly miserable, barely covering living expenses. As for me,
Our son has caused you such trouble. We are terribly sorry.
We truly apologize.
No, don't worry about it. The divorce went through smoothly.
Yes, please raise your heads.
I'm fine now, and above all, I have Madison to raise.
Madison laughed. She's so cute.
And so, I became a single mother. Following my parents' suggestion, I decided to live with them for a while to settle down. The area around my parents' house is child-friendly with many children around, making it a suitable environment for raising a child. I still maintain a good relationship with my in-laws, occasionally bringing Madison to visit them. Although Madison doesn't have a father, I'm determined to raise her happily without letting her feel any loneliness. For now, I still need my parents' support, but I hope to be a good mother and provide for Madison. As I make these promises to myself, Madison's smile continues to be a source of deep comfort to me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.